when it comes to money, as long as we don't fall in love with it and as long as we use it for good purposes. Somebody asked me, do you support what's going on in Ferguson? Hell yeah, I'm going to support more of it because black men cannot allow to just lay by and let police kill us like dogs in the street. And I'm going to say something here and now, and I choose my words very carefully, especially when I talk about violence. Especially when I talk about violence. I can't speak for the UK per se, but I can for the United States for certain. And I believe that black men in America have allowed the police to get so arrogant. They have allowed them to be so puffed up with pride that they no longer even care about potential retribution from the black man when they kill our children and women. And because we have allowed the police to get away with murder for more than 50 years, I think that in order for us to slow down police brutality in America, I think black men are going to have to sacrifice their lives, a good deal of us, to give the police some pause again. And I hate to say it. I hate to talk of death and violence, but because of our inactivity, because of our laziness, in order for us to back the cops off, we may have to stand toe-to-toe with them. It doesn't mean we're going to win. We may not. How can you beat a larger enemy when he has better weapons? How can you beat a larger enemy when he has more ammunition and you have no supply? I'm not an advocate of genocide. I'm not an advocate of suicide. But we don't fight the police to win because we can't. We fight them to get our respect back. And black men all across the world have lost their respect by white folks, and we've lost our respect from black women and black children because we don't stand up for them no more. Once upon a time, if you disrespected a black woman, it could cost you your life. Once upon a time, you put your hands on a black child, it could put you in the hospital. What happens now when our kids are murdered? Absolutely nothing. So to the black men in the room, I want to be clear, brothers, we're going to have to be in a position where we may have to lay down our lives in order to back the system off of our people. Because it's not going to get better. It's only going to get worse. Did y'all hear about the 12-year-old brother in Cleveland? Yeah. Where I'll be on January the 3rd. They called in and said the boy had a toy gun. The cop knew he had a toy gun because the person who made the call said he had a toy gun, and they got out the car and shot the little boy to death. 12 years old. Right after they killed Michael Brown, they shot another young black male within days. And why are they doing all this?
They're getting away.
Because they know the president of the United States is a coward who ain't going to say shit about it. I'm just going to be real, family. President Obama is a stone cold coward. And I don't normally talk about him in that vein, even though I've never liked him. But I have to. Because it bothers me that you can fight so hard for the homosexuals. And it bothers me you can fight so hard for illegal immigrants. And it bothers me you can fight so hard for Latinos and Mexicans. But when stuff go down with black folk, you can't say a damn word. And to make it even worse, he went to the United Nations. He went to the United Nations, brothers and sisters. I don't know if you saw the tape. But in front of the United Nations Office of Human Rights, President Obama defended the police against allegations of racism and mistreatment. He said, quote, I know we have a race problem in America, but it's getting better. And we're doing our best. This is what he said. And this is who black folks go crazy over. And guess what? It's our fault. I predicted it before Obama won. I said once he gets in office, they're going to put black folks back 300 years. I knew it. The illusion of inclusion. The falsification of a democracy. Black folks have the highest unemployment rate we've had in over 50 years. High school dropout rate going crazy. Unemployment rate going crazy. Why? Because whenever a black person is put in office, white folks have the ability to operate more freely behind the cover of inclusion. Are y'all following me? Same thing happens in the United Kingdom. You put a black person in office, black people catch more hell because most black politicians are elected on white money. So part of this is your fault. What do I mean part of this is your fault, England? What I'm saying is, until you organize your money and start putting your own candidates in office, until you organize your money and finance your own candidates, they will never be loyal to a black agenda. How you expect a black politician in London to be loyal to black people when it's white money that gets them elected? That is our problem. See, there's a rumor that says what? Politics controls money. Y'all have heard this, right? Well, I want y'all to know here tonight, politics does not control money. Money controls politics. And until black folk in London get your money together, your politics will never be together. Until you get your money together, police brutality will continue. If you want to control the way you are treated by other races, then you have to organize your dollar the same way they do. As large as you are,